Hey everyone, it's Tempest, and today I wanted to show you guys how I create my costume concepts for characters that don't have a specific concept to them. And so today I'm going to show you how I made the design for my Sylveon cosplay. Sylveon is depicted as a fairy Pokemon, and she has a very light, fluffy personality with pastel colors. And so I made a Pinterest board, and I gathered all the images I could of fairies, of other Sylveon cosplayers, and of the Lolita magical girl style, which is how I got the idea for all these concepts that I'm gonna go ahead and draw onto her. Sylveon has two bows on her, one on her chest and one on her ears. And so I created a bow that's going to go in the middle of my corset on the very top as if it was a bow tie. And then when I create my ears, I'm going to create another bow on top attached onto one of the ears. The ribbons attached to the bow, I'm just going to have the one on my chest drape down onto the corset, but the one on the top of my hair, which you'll see here in a second, I'm going to intertwine wires so that the ribbons are posable. I also have gloves for my Alice in Wonderland cosplay I did this year. They're lace white gloves. They're pretty plain that I'm going to add onto the costume and put more little bows on the wrist part of those. I decided to keep her hair short rather than long, because I felt like if the hair was very long and pink and vibrant, then it would take away from the main part of this costume, which is the dress. For her shoes, I'm actually going to be using a pair of white platform heels that I found at a thrift store during Halloween time. Now what I'm doing is going in with my inking pen and going over everything that I just drew in pencil to pop out those details. And for final details, I'm just coloring everything in with my color pencils to reference for when I go and buy the fabric. Now we're moving into the prop that I had planned for Sylveon. I planned on giving her this magical girl-esque staff. Something I really wanted to add to this staff, which I would feel make it unique to her character, is add in individual little spheres around the outside of the staff, and inside each sphere have a different evolution, with Sylveon, of course, being in the middle. Again, I added in elements of her bow, and I'll be adding in elements of her color scheme in just a moment. And here we have it, her final design. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I can't wait to start actually making the costume. Something I didn't draw in the original design and I have in my 3D rendering is a tail, and that's because I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to add the tail in or not. It's more than likely just going to be a last-minute detail, if anything.